Hello. Do you know what today is? Do you know what today is? It's Tell It Tuesday. How you guys doing? I hope you had an amazing week. Today I want to talk about the relationship between anxiety and unspoken words. What do I mean? Well, anxiety is typically high when there are things that we haven't said that represent our authentic self. It's not that we have to be disrespectful or anything like that, but a lot of times tapes will play in our mind over and over again. What is that? That's rumination. And rumination directly affects the amygdala, which then sends signals through our hormones and our endocrine system to say, hey, adrenal glands, release some adrenaline, release some cortisol. Let's be stressed out about this thing because we don't know how to play it. We don't know what to say. Maybe they won't like us anymore. Maybe we'll come off too harsh. Maybe they won't be our friend anymore. Maybe it'll disconnect us from certain relationships. But at the end of the day, what happens is that while we may have a temporary visceral response to being anxious about speaking our truth, ultimately, we will feel better on the other side because it's no longer playing here and rapidly firing our amygdala. What's happening is that we're saying our truth. How does that look and how does that work with anxiety? As long as it stays here, we keep filtering and playing the tape over and over, and exponentially our anxiety goes up. Our unspoken words are still suppressed. But as we continue to come up with a response that we feel represents our genuine truth, what happens is the anxiety goes down once we say it, and our truth, our authentic self, our confidence, and our competence goes up. So the message is, while there may be a temporary anxious response right before we speak our truth that's super uncomfortable, that same temporary discomfort prevents us from speaking up. While we think it brings us comfort in the moment, long term it's avoidant and it's anxiety provoking. So the algorithm is speak our truth, anxiety goes down. Unspoken words, anxiety stays high. What do you think about this? We want to reduce anxious responses, even though there's a temporary discomfort. Once it's out, it's over. It's not playing here as much as when we start to think, how should I say this? What should I say? How are they going to feel? And we start playing out what other people's responses are, what our response is, and we never get it out. Speak your truth and reduce your anxiety. It's Tell It Tuesday. Have a great week.